Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one, I thought as long as I still had Riddle on my roster, we would check out his coach ability on Orton, because I know a lot of people want to know this. I've showed it on stream a few times. I've showed Riddle on a bunch of different cards this week, but I want to get the video with Orton, because a lot of people definitely want to see it. I'm running this move set. Actually, let's just start with the strap I have equipped to Orton. Nothing crazy. I don't have the metal unlocked. Just a skip strap. The metals aren't crazy. I prefer Fury on him because he makes so many black gems. I think in a perfect world, this would probably be a percentage. You could also, instead of the random gem chucking move, you could also put the finisher on that destroys black gems if you were inclined. I kind of like this way. I kind of like not forcing a pin as much as possible with the power gems. So their base you can see is 36k and you're choosing 5, but by the time we get all of our trainers on, we're choosing 7 at 71k. Titus to make more black gems, TLO Taker for 1 extra and 53% more power gems, Bree for 1 extra and 10% more, and then Riddle adds 13,000 to the base on each power gem and generates 2 extra black gems for us. So that really allows us a lot better option here. It's pretty hard to miss with this European uppercut, making 8 random gems into black. Makes a big difference. Really good on Orton. So this is him at 5-star silver. His level's not maxed. Not all his moves are maxed. We're going to go up against Taker. I'll run a few battles for you guys just so you can kind of see what it looks like, see how hard they hit, see how quickly they get big, things like that. It certainly is a big help to Orton and will be to any power gem user, really. I mean, I think it'd be great for Hall of Fame Hogan, great for Sid. Actually, it's really good on Striker Steamboat even. I took a 4-star bronze and easily beat 5-star bronze Vader, like easily. So we're going to put 7 of these at 71,000. I believe by my math that's almost 500,000 in power gem damage. Very near to it anyway. And we're going to hope not a lot of these get broke here. And we're going to flood the board with 11 random blacks. Should do a lot of gem damage, and then we should get a bunch out of the power gems, unless they get broken. That seems pretty solid. 709k, turn 1, 5-star silver. Not bad. Not bad at all. Taker did manage to kick out. We still have 4 power gems left, not a ton. Make that 3. But now we're about to get a lot more. There's a ton of pin bar to work with. And I imagine this will get pretty disgusting pretty quick. Throw the lesser one out first. And 600,000 there. Could throw the power gems out again. And let's just throw the big one. Obviously, we've easily won, but I would imagine fairly significant boom. That was without the power gem, so... you know what? I wasn't going to, but let's go against a 5-star gold, because I think that's what a lot of people are curious about, because honestly, these power gems aren't going to get much bigger at 5-star gold. And that's the big question I think people are going to be asking. Is it worth it at 5-star gold if you get Riddle? Is Orton, or Orton's power gems enough? And I think that might depend on the person. But let's see what it looks like against Ivar, 5-star gold. He's got nearly, I want to say, 5 million hit points. You could always run this armor, double armor instead of double fury, and hope to get a bigger, or just harder for him to kick out. That's certainly an option. I don't particularly care for that, as I think double armor cards are really easy to pin. So I only like double armor when I know I can pin right away, if that makes sense. So the other thing too, in feud, that would have loaded this with that match. I believe on a 3 match there, because you get +5. So we may not get the power gems down here turn 1, because I think we're probably will connect too many, because that's just the way it works, but that's okay. The other downside is he does want to get black gems, and we're going to get him loaded really quickly. Like that. But it is what it is, right? Ideally, we don't want a huge cascade. That's nice. So 540k right there. That's not bad. I would have liked to have gotten enough, like 2-3 matches, gotten enough to reload it. So we could hit double on this turn. But 800k pin, it's pretty big. Like I said, it's not going to get a ton bigger at 5-star gold. The gem damage with the black gems certainly will get bigger, though. This is going to tickle. But we do have the power gem, so one swipe's going to get us out really easily. Once the power gems are down, Orton will have very little trouble kicking out. Let's see. The middle looks kind of boring. Now, what would really be nice is if we get a small match, just enough to get this, and put power gems down again, and then finish with the other one. Not quite. But you can see that was almost 1 million. So it would have been great if we could have put them down one more time. Then we'd be like around 1.5 million with this. But I think there's a decent chance we could keep him down here. 700k. We ate up too many of our power gems. Probably not. Oh, we did. Okay. So, like I said, also, the power gems aren't going to get bigger, but the gem damage will. And keep in mind, I have 30 levels to go still at 5-star silver, so I think the gem damage will be there. The major problem is going to be in the fact that I crashed, but I want to run a couple more for you guys. The major problem is just going to be, can you get enough gems out to make the pin big enough? So maybe double armor would be the way to go after all in this case. It's just really hard to say. If you get power gems down, you're going to kick out anyway, so I guess that's not as big a concern. It just feels like you're a really easy target when you're running double armor when someone else goes first. But I guess that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. What was that, though? Like a turn 3 win, I think. Not ideal. He will have the choose move as well. You could potentially do something with at 5-star gold. The choose move and the gem defense move. Those in conjunction with these power gems, I think could be pretty scary. That moveset isn't going to really work at all at this level, so I can't really set that up for you. But if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. It'll require some setup, but you can do some, of course, some really good stuff with that. Let's take a row break, I guess. That's interesting. He took his secondary color over his primary, so this is really bad, right? I mean, this is not what we want. We don't want to be right here on the pin bar ever to start our turn. Not bad. 700k. Getting him wiped out. Not good. Only 3 left. This is going to wipe some more out. He's probably going to put it right here. Lose 2 more. Yep. Eh. Two, 3 matches. 2, 3 matches. Come on. Work with me here. That was not 2, 3 matches. And I'm trying to play a few matches for you guys so we can get a feel if I'm just having unlucky boards or if this is just how it's going to be. I feel like these have been unlucky boards, to be perfectly honest, but again, you know, it's really kind of hard to tell. Because all the stuff is random, right? His moves are random. And Ivar is a pinning machine. Once he starts pinning, he doesn't really stop pinning. And he's got, but we are, what's this, turn 3, turn 4? Turn 4, I think? So that's not great. We're probably going to lose all these. Oh, hey, it worked out better for a change. But we still couldn't put power gems down. So now the question is, do I want to flood more power gems or do I just want to take a swipe? So just taking a swipe, we got 7, 8, 9 at 71k. It's probably not enough, right? But let's just do it anyway. Yeah, 700k. That was enough, okay. Do one more. At least one more here. So just in case anyone's wondering, the move that I'm talking about at 5-star gold has the... I'll show you real quick. 62 health packs, boo. This Exploder Suplex goes to 3 total turns, so for 2 turns, they can't kick out, so they only have 1 chance. So you could run the Superplex, the Exploder Suplex, and the this one, the standing drop kick. Boy, I can talk. The only problem is there, you actually, why not? I wasn't planning on doing it, but I can show you it just isn't as effective. We can do it. So you at least know what I'm talking about. Because really at 5-star gold, that's the way you're going to run him, in my opinion, if you choose to take him up. And Riddle is going to be pretty big there, because he's going to give you 2 extra on this choose. You would also put Eternal Positivity plate on for this, so that you can potentially reload this 5 MP purple with the choose. Gives you 3, maybe you can catch another purple kind of thing. I haven't ran this because mine isn't 5-star gold, so this is all theory for me. I haven't actually done it in practice. I have friends that run it. They say it works. I believe them. I think I've seen people run it, but I haven't practiced it. So we have the choose move ready to go. So obviously we're going to set up a choose. And then we want a swipe. Ideally of purple, which I don't see a lot of, because if we can swipe into purple, we can reload the 5 match. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to cascade a purple, and then we can't swipe into it is the only problem. So we'll be short. So that really doesn't work out. But 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll get lucky. And just in case we don't, let's just do this. Oh, we'll get really unlucky. Whatever. So that didn't work at all. And now we don't have purples. We don't have a 5 match. So this is going to be not pretty at all, guys. So the theory is you hit this, right? And then you hit it again. And then when they swipe, the swipe actually makes the pin bigger. Because it's double 100%, so they're actually damaging themselves with that. And that's how it works when you set it up right, which we didn't. And I also, if I had eternal positivity, I'd be refilling the move, so it would be a lot better. Instead, we're going to eat a bunch of damage here. A bunch. Before I get... Oh! Alright, saved by the extra turn strap. That's good. Maybe it'll go again for us. Go again so I can get the purple. Yeah, it's too much to ask for. Okay, purple match. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit this because maybe we'll get a skip turn and it's going to be full anyway, so no reason not to. We'll at least take a little bit less damage here. Zero gem damage, so that's kind of nice, right? And we have a purple swipe. So, I might be able to show you guys what I was talking about. Okay. So 5 match where we hopefully don't cascade. Actually, want to keep the problem. It's 5. Actually, I can do it here. And I can use that to get rid of the green. Okay, that'll work. And then we're going to swipe over here. Okay. We're going to put our power gems out. And this obviously won't work as well because mine is only 2 turns. It's 3 turns at 5-star gold. And we should be able to get a nice easy pin if we don't cascade. 3 and 3 will give us a pin. So this is what we're looking for here. And now we can hit it again. And now we can swipe. We're going to have a 600k pin. And he moved it to 750k pin on the first swipe. And that would be even more on that. So that's the theory behind Orton at 5-star gold. Obviously, Riddle makes that easier because he gives you +2 black there. Black gems and the power gems, so it makes it even bigger. So yeah, I think it helps him. That's the moveset though at 5-star gold. Very strong, but it will take a little finesse and finagling, some board love. Eternal positivity helps. If you can only get it down once, that's still 2 swipes. And it's going to be really hard. And in that case, you probably want to run him double armor for that build. I wasn't going to get into it, but it actually makes sense because 5-star gold is where you're taking him. And it's much harder to pull off at 5-star silver like that. But I do think he's worth taking gold and I do think Riddle helps this setup immensely, just because you're getting the 2 extra on the choose, as well as the power gems, so you can afford to leave Taker here. Makes your power gems even bigger, right? So that swipe is going to be really big. And then if you have 2 stacks of it, then it's really, really big. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you guys find this useful. Riddle's a great coach. Go get him this weekend. Thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there.